How y'all doing? Or should I say howdy? Well, we are going to embellish a cowboy hat today. Can I tell you, I made this hat by accident? Let me tell you, I use this head block. And by the way, you can use your own head if you're making it for yourself. But I use this head block to get this hat. You might be saying, well, this doesn't look like this. No, it does not. What I did was, I basically, I'm going to do an official video on how to shape a cowboy hat or how to reshape one of your hats into a cowboy hat. Um, I took this wool felt. Now this felt is pre-stiffened. So that means when it dries, it's already hard. You don't need to re-stiffen it. Okay, it's pretty solid. So, um, what happened here? Okay, so I took the hat, I molded it on the head shape, right, to give it a size because your hat bodies don't come with any head size or shape. So this is 23 inches. So this hat is 23 inches in circumference underneath to fit someone's head who's that shape. Now the top was rounded just like this. So I just pinched it. And it stayed because this hat was pre-stiffened. So as it dried, it stayed in this form. That's the key, because I've tried shaping and molding soft material and it won't happen. The material has to be pre-stiffened and then you can shape and mold it, in my experience. Now, there may be a way to do it the other way, because I do know that there are some who can shape velour felt and so forth. That's what it is. You need pins. So when you're shaping soft hats, you need pins to keep it in shape. When you're shaping stiffened material, you do not. At least not as many, because I used pins, but I only used 2 pins. So once I got this shape and I looked at some hats, cowboy hats, to see what shape they had, and this was similar to some of them. I took the sides and pinned it so that it would flap inward and not outward. And then once it stayed inward, I just kept rolling the sides to give it, you know, that Texas, that cowboy look. I shouldn't just say Texas. Texas is not the only one who cowboy hats, right? Coach Prime in Colorado, they be wearing Texas hats. Oklahoma, right? Arkansas, you know. So, and I used to live in Texas for 10 years. That's right. Dallas, Texas. At least 7 of those 10 years. And then Sulphur Springs. Yes, honey. And I enjoyed going to school there because they had home cooked meals. Chicken fried steak, mashed potato, green beans, and I mean cooked, okay? Cooked. Seasoned with love. We loved our cafeteria ladies. They were like our aunties, okay? Chess pie. People haven't heard of chess pie outside of down south. To me, chess pie, if I had to describe it, it's like pecan pie or pecan pie without the pecans, if I had to describe it. Very, very good. Look it up. It's so delicious. So I was actually trying to make a fascinator. This is not a fascinator. This is a cowboy hat, okay? So let's embellish it and let's have some fun. Because if I was to walk into a country line dancing club, I want them to respect my hat, okay? So let's put some designs on it. Now, I tell you, I have a whole bunch of, oops, sorry, that fell back there. I have a whole bunch of these belts that I bought for like $5. The guy said it was leather. I got it in like a yard sale. He had like 4 or 5 of them. And at first I was going to cut it and then add a hole and do a snap. But then I said, wait a minute. We're going for a rustic look. Nothing needs to be perfect here. But when I go in for the last hole, I'm like, I like the charm of the buckle. I like that in the back. Now it still fits a little big. You see how it's open there? So I think I could add maybe another hole to this belt so as to make it fit a little tighter. I'm going to start with one hole. Now this is an awl. It's an AWL, an awl, and it helps you put in hole punches in leather and walls, and it's quite pointy. So you see, can you see that hole there? We're just going to add another one. So they're about 1 inch apart. Add another one right here. So I'm holding it down. And they say awls are good for starting, if you're going to start a screwdriver too. Oh, that's right. I think you have to use a hammer with this, I think. I'm just kind of showing you what I'm doing. Let me get a hammer. To help you push that all through. You see it coming through on that side there just a little bit. And of course, the more you push it through, the bigger the hole gets. I want to keep pushing it through until, actually you can also push it through from this side. I can see on this side better. Yeah, it's getting a little bigger. Could you use a hole punch? You could, but I feel like the hole punch, the hole is a little bit bigger than these punches. So I would say a hole punch would be a little bit too big. Yeah, so I would go with an awl because you could start with a small hole and make it bigger as you like. Okay, we're getting there, people. We're getting there. Do you see it there? We're getting there. Yeah. Yep. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? There we go. One more time on this side, and I think we might have it. Just takes a little bit more brute strength, you know what I mean? Let's see if this will fit in there. Not really. Okay. I'll do it a little more. Make circles, go around and around. Okay. right almost there. Look at that. Okay, got a little ways to go. Okay. I don't know. I think that's it. One more time on this side, and I think we're good. Be careful, it's sharp, guys, so don't let it fool you. Okay. I think that's gonna work. Let me put this top on to protect it. Let's see if it will. If I have to do another one, oh goodness. Where's the hole I made? Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. My hole is down here. Will it fit in there? Come on. Looks like it doesn't want to fit. So I got some more work to do. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. Come on now. Get in there. And that the way the horsemen talk to their cattle, and they're trying to get them, or their horses, when they're trying to get them through the gates. Get in there. Okay. It's in there. Whew. Yeah. I think we did it. And look, I did it the wrong way. Well, did I? It could go either way, right? It doesn't matter. Okay. Woo, guys. Woo. Yeah. So now you notice the difference. There's no room on either side. It's holding to the hat pretty tight. That's what we wanted. Yeah. Take this whole down. Okay. No, maybe I should have made it closer than an inch, guys. Maybe an inch was too tight. But that's all right. We're gonna work this hat, okay? Let me put it on for size. See how it looks. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's just fine. Yep. Yeah, it makes it fit tighter. Before it was just loose as a goose. Now it fits tighter. I think that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're making it happen. We're making it happen, people. Woo! Okay. Now that I'm happy with that, let's move on, shall we? Because I did not expect that to take that long. Okay. This is a fun line, right? Yes. After all that. Wouldn't that be funny if I put it on the wrong side? Now what I want to do on this side, like right here, I want to do this design. You've probably seen some of the hats that have the string on the side, and you know, some of them will just kind of just do a little design. This is thread. This is leather flat wax thread. It shows up better than your regular sewing thread. It's a little bit more bolder. And when I was comparing colors, because I am going to use this, a patch of this on there, I was like, what string would go best with this? And it seems like the turquoise one, because I was like, is it green or is it blue? It's more blue. So I have done a single, I've threaded a needle, single thread. Just make one knot at the end there, and we're going to just put our 5 strikes on the side, just as something a little, create a little interest. Let me come down here so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll come down a little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so first line. What I learned from doing the other one is that you really can go pretty close. Woo! Come down, girl. To the other one. And the lines don't necessarily have to be completely even, you know what I mean? So second line. Oh, almost, almost. Come on. There we go. Third line. Woo. My thread came out of my needle. Well, thank goodness this needle has a big eye. Okay. Now we're going in for the fourth one. Okay, so this is 4. Now we're gonna come back to where this is, almost the same hole, and we're gonna come diagonal, marking 5, just like this. You know what? I actually want to do 2 more. Yeah, I have enough string, I think. Okay. All right, this is the last one. And now we're going to make a knot on this side so it doesn't come out. One thing I like about felt is you can sew inside the felt without anybody seeing it on the other side. Let's just make sure that's true. Well, actually, I can come through this here and make a knot. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. One. We'll do that maybe about 3 times so it doesn't come out. Two might be enough, but hey, what do they say? 3rd time's a charm. Three. There we go. Okay, we did it. We did it, we did it, we did it. Where is our scissor? Okay. That goes our design, our little 7. Okay. Could have kept going. I could have did anything, but wait, guys. No, this didn't come off. How did you come off? Did y'all notice that? Well, it's gonna. Okay. I did not use the hole punch. I used the awl again, but I put more pressure on it to make the hole bigger, and I did a hole that was 1/2 inch away from the last hole, and opposed to the inch. The inch was too far. Yeah, I think this will do. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. And I've somehow found another accessory. Y'all, this is me all day. All day with accessories. Okay, Okay. So, yeah, there we go. There goes our, can you see it there? We're not done yet. Two more things I want to do to this hat and we're done. Okay. I want to put one of these patches, but I don't want it to be perfect. You know what I mean? I think I'm just kind of cutting this, you know, not perfectly. Okay, yeah, kind of a not perfect patch. So I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. So it looks like it's a little too high on the hat, on the side. I don't want it to be that big. I want it to be even smaller. Yeah, that's about perfect. I don't know, guys. Do y'all think that this is good where it's at, or should I put it on the side? Okay, I feel like this is way too much, right? Because the belt is really saying, has its own statement and personality. The hat is yellow. I feel like just to put something else, for some reason this is not working, even though I love it and tried to make it work. I think it's too much. I think we can do a feather. I think a feather would be fine, but this feather's too small. Either I can do a lot of little feathers, or we could do, no, pink, not pink. We could do like a yellow. Yeah, we could do feathers, two feathers. One is yellow, one is like a blue. Yeah. And I think it's fine. I don't need to glue it. I think the X works. Yeah, I think it's fine. Or should I do it this way? The yellow in the front, blue in the back. I don't think it really matters. Well, this one's longer. That one's shorter. Yeah? What y'all think? Yeah. The band is kind of holding up the feather. And then, you know what? You can always take it out if you don't want to wear the feather. You may not always feel like wearing a feather. Yeah. I think that's fine. And you know what? I was told that the marks on the hat for the Cowboys is the number of people they killed. We'll change that to something positive. This is for the number of people that they've loved. How about that? That they've loved and have not killed. When I saw that, because I was like, oh, this is a cool thing to put on the hat. You know, I'm thinking about prison life when they mark the days that they're in solitary confinement or something. I don't know what it was for, but they're like, oh yeah, when the Cowboys would mark the sides of the hats, that was the number of people that they killed. I was like, oh my goodness, what have I done? Okay. Or I could just leave it with the yellow. You think the yellow and black is fine? Maybe putting it this way, you know? The blue adds something though. It adds, you know, it breaks up. And you know what? I had this. Hold up. Hold up. Because this feather just might work too. Let's see. Has yellow, pink, and white. It's different, right? And I actually think this might be better. This works, but I don't know, y'all. I think the white, it kind of sticks with the lightness of it all. And this has just a tiny little bit of shimmer. Yeah. Still like it going across like that. Yeah. Check these holes on. Yeah, I think the white just kind of keeps the brightness going. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Now, not confused, but I'm torn. Do I do these two, or do I do the bright ones? I really like them because they're kind of different, right? The feathers are not your typical feathers. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I think we're gonna go for it. Yeah, being a little further down works better. Okay. Yeah. And now, before I put those feathers in, hold on. I think I'm going to what they call distress the hat. Now, I have water nearby because I don't know what this, I don't have a blowtorch. And I've seen some people use a blowtorch, but let's see, guys. Because this has been hardened. Yeah, okay. So it's not all lighting up on me. So what I'm doing is I'm just distressing the hat. Basically kind of putting burn marks in it. Yeah. Yeah, even the belt. See there? It's just kind of singeing the hat there. Come on around. And someone said when you do this, you have to kind of let the hat air out. And I know what they mean because already it smells burnt. So I wouldn't do this and then put it right on the rack for someone to purchase because they'll be like, what is that burning smell? So now I understand. This is the first time I'm doing this. But in the future, I would get a blowtorch. Because, course, I would not do this around children or kids, you know, pets. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Let's see. I'm trying to do, I guess, kind of like this V. See this V here? Let's see if I can do it. See, kind of matching the. So we're gonna call this intentional distressing, guys. Intentional distressing. You know my towel's finished, but I always have to dry them twice. So if it sounds quiet now all of a sudden, it's because my dryer went off. Okay. Yeah, I think we did it. I think we did it. I think that's enough. Now I'm gonna put my feathers in because I didn't want to burn my feathers. Where did my feathers go? One is over here. Okay, one fell on the floor. Okay. Oh, yes, guys, we finished it. We finished it.